Hey, Brian from SnakeBytes here. We've all heard of snake myths and old wives' tales having to do with reptiles. Well, that's what today's show is going to be all about. You're watching SnakeBytes. There are so many snake myths and reptile superstitions that I decided to dedicate an entire episode to trying to answer as many of them as I possibly can. Superstitions about reptiles and snakes have always regarded them with fear, respect, and some cultures even looking at them like they have supernatural powers. Now, superstitions with snakes and reptiles are more prevalent than any other animal, so let's go ahead and take a look at what that definition truly is of these tales of fear.
An old wives' tale is a term indicating a superstition or something deemed to be untrue and can be ridiculed because women's knowledge was not valued by men. It can be said sometimes to be a type of urban legend said to be passed down by older women to the younger generation. Such tales usually consist of superstition, folklore, or unverified claims with exaggerated or inaccurate details.
What superstition is Brian most fearful of? A, breaking of a mirror, B, a black cat crossing his path, or C, walking under a ladder? Go ahead and comment down below with your answer and check back later in the show to see if you're right. For this week's Reptile Report, we're going to be highlighting frogs. Go ahead and check out the URL down below or click on the link in the description. Unfortunately, a lot of these tales circle around having to kill a reptile for some form of luck. Certainly not so lucky for these guys, but let's go ahead and start with these tales. Killing the first snake you see each year will guarantee victory over any foes.
Snake! Oh, you die, bitch! Ha ha! Now no one can defeat me!
Rubbing crocodile blood into a venomous snake bite to negate the effects of the venom.
Dude, Josh, I just got bit by a cobra, man. How long do I have to live?
I heard if you rub croc blood on it. Okay, here, I got a croc blood here.
Come on, something that hurts.
Here, croc blood, dude.
Oh.
It's like a hero.
Oh.
It's a hero. See?
Oh.
Does that feel better?
That feels much better.
Good, see?
Oh, thanks, buddy.
I knew it wasn't just a myth. All right, man.
All right.
Let me know how it goes.
Okay. Oh.
Tie the dead body of a snake around a wound.
Ow! 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 Oh, that feels a lot better.
When a snake's head is severed, it will not die until sunset. Some of these wives' tales are just plain silly, and there's a bunch of them circling around pregnant women. A pregnant woman that gets scared by a snake is likely to have premature childbirth. It's said that wrapping a snake around the belly of a woman in labor can ease the childbirth.
How's that spinal tap? Tell me. Give me that stat. Be okay.
It's also said that feeding a woman in labor a drink made from the powdered rattle of a rattlesnake can ease the labor pains. And here's a few oldies but goodies. A snake hypnotizes its prey. Snakes inject their venom via the forked tongue. Snakes can all spit their venom. Carrying a snake tooth will ward off fever as well as give you good luck when gambling. The simplest way to avoid getting bitten by a snake is to wear an emerald. A black rat snake and a copperhead crossbreed to produce a venomous black snake. And possibly my favorite myth of all time involves the person that sleeps with their pet python. Each morning they wake up and the snake is stretched out all the way along the bed. they get concerned, so they take the animal to the vet to make sure there's no problem. The vet immediately tells them the snake is sizing them up and it's going to eat them, and that it needs to be immediately euthanized or it's going to kill somebody. Now, what I find interesting about this is, number one, snakes never size their prey up. They're opportunistic feeders. When a prey item comes by, they strike it and then they decide if they're going to eat it. And number two, it's always someone's aunt or a friend of a friend. There's never a real source, which is exactly what myths are all about. As you can see, for generations there's been so many superstitions, snake myths, and old wives' tales about the animals I love so dearly. Not only is it completely crazy to me that so many people believe them, but unfortunately there's so many innocent animals that have died because of their ignorance. So let's spread the truth and change people's perceptions about these often misunderstood animals. What superstition is Brian most fearful of? If you said C, walking under a ladder, you're 100% correct. Good job. If you want to save your reptiles, get serious, get ZooMed. To check out all their product line, visit zoomed.com.
All right, guys, today we got to see a lot of really weird snake myths, some really bizarre ones. So I want to know, what's the weirdest myth you've ever heard? Leave a comment below and let us know.
So there it is. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Maybe you can use some of what you learned today to help change people's perceptions of reptiles in the future. And if you want to follow any of my animal adventures, make sure to hit me up over on Facebook and Twitter @SnakeBytesTV. Until next week, you've been watching Snake Bites.